Hello everybody and welcome to my dumb little channel and welcome to Project 401. Just making sure I don't fall down that hole again. Well, we are picking up right where I left off the last time, folks. We're right up here in the forward crew compartments down on F deck on the RMS Titanic, and now we're going to start to make our way over here. I want to show you guys something kind of cool, something I kind of forgot to do the last time. Alright, we're back up on C deck here, close to the bow of the ship, and right off of this crew companionway here is, yeah, this is the crow's nest. Well, the way up to it anyway. Get a little loading screen here, and voila, look at that. Now this is pretty much as good a view as you're going to get of the forecastle at the moment. Get a nice little zoom in here because it's not yet accessible in the demo, and neither is the forward well deck, unfortunately, but soon enough. And they do have the aft well deck that you can go and check out, and in fact, and the poop deck, and we're gonna go look at those here in just a minute. Just get a nice little view from all the way up here, see into the bridge a little bit. You can access the bridge, and it's another space we're going to be looking at in this little video series. I'm not entirely sure what the hell that is, but we're gonna find out. We're gonna learn all the stuff, man. There's still a lot of mass left to go. Could you imagine having to climb those rat lines? Look at that. I really wish you could like lean forward in this game. It would make a lot of the views a lot cooler. Can't ring the bell either. What's this? Is this open? What's a prompt? What? Nope, just leave crow's nest. Okay. Well, that's the crow's nest, boys and girls. That's pretty cool, man. I really like that you can climb all the way up here. I think it's a cool little feature. All right, back down we are in the same little companionway, and I'm gonna move forward here. This is like, I guess this is just a little crew dining hall or something. I guess, I don't know. For little impromptu lunches or something. Now this thing up here, I'd love to know what the name of these are, because there's a few of them up here under the forecastle, and especially up near the anchor machinery. Got a little radiator there along the wall. We fell down that hatch in the last episode. Oh, you can actually walk on top of this thing. Oh, that's cool. But check this out. This is all the machinery to draw up the anchors and all that good stuff. Look right down in the water. Look at that. Neat. All right. I actually genuinely love this. This is super cool. That's interesting. Why would this be in a little cage? Some little lever there, because there's several of these throughout the ship, and none of them are behind little fences or cages like that. So I'd be interested to know why that is. Oh my god, all the gear mechanisms, they're huge. Oh, see, this is another one of those little lights things. I guess it's so you can close them and open them to let fresh air or even just light in. That's interesting. I wonder if that's for exhaust reasons or just in general to bring fresh air, extra light, all of the above. Alright, look at these bad boys. No, that's interesting. I wonder, are these powering the bollards that are above it? Because those are, what do you call those? They're not donkey engines, are they? I feel like donkey engines have boilers, like little boilers, like that are actually like attached to them. They're like a package deal. I can't remember. They're used a lot. You'll see them in like construction photos of the Olympic class liners and their contemporaries. You'll see them during the, especially during the fitting out process. Levers and stuff over here. Got a couple more engines. That's got to be what those are for, right? Those have got to be powering the bollards that are above, because we're right below the forecastle. Is this another hatch I'm gonna like fall and get lost in, or will I be able to come back out of this one? We'll check that out later. I still got PTSD from the other one. I want to get all the way up here because the forward anchor housing, if I can figure this out, and off to the side. Yeah! Yeah! All right, look at this. This is the forward house pipe for the forward anchor. Look at that. That is so freaking cool. It was a little bit redundant in my use of the word forward there, but you get the point. If you're wondering what spot this is, I'll put up a picture in editing right here. All right, time to see what's going on in this spooky little tunnel down here. What in the world is this? It's got to be storage. Of course, it's cargo. Wild. How far can you see? All the way back there? Nope, just a bag. Cool. All right. Oh, can you go down here? Can you? Nope. No, you can't. Okay. Well, let's continue our theme of crew-only spaces, and we're going to head all the way down here because I'm going to show you something I wanted to show you in the last episode but was unable to do so. We got to make sure we're going on the right way down. Don't want to break the rules. Into the belly of the beast. Nothing to see here. All right, let's go on down. Oh. Wow! Look at that. That's a little spooky. Now, this should lead all the way down to the fireman's tunnel. This is really cool. Check this out. Fireman's tunnel, everybody. Men will break step while in tunnel. Why, yes, they will. Otherwise, the vibration will shake this bad boy apart, apparently. I don't know if that was just because of how many men would be rushing back and forth through here, during a shift change, or I don't know, but basically you don't walk in unison with the other guys. Don't march or you'll shake the thing apart. So yeah, that's what men must break step and men will break step in tunnel and all that stuff means. All right, to number 6 boiler room. Here we go. Oh my God. It's a little hellish, isn't it? What's up there? I'd have to check that out. Well, no, you can't climb it, so never mind. Oh, look at this. Oh, yeah. A little signal telegraph. Stop, slow, half full. Furnace number 2. God, that's freaking awesome. That looks so good. I think I've only seen that as a diagram in Titanic, the Ship Magnificent Volume 1. Can I go inside of the coal bunker? What? No freaking way, man. You're inside of the coal bunker? Oh, please, can you climb these ladders? Most of the ladders you can't climb, by the way. Some of them you can, but they're like very purposely blocked off. Yeah, you can't go up, and I'd imagine you can't go up this one either. No. That's still amazing. Holy crap, I didn't think you'd be able to go inside of the coal bunker. What is that? Is that like a little glitch or something? Is it shining through the... No? Okay. Stare right into the little furnace. Look at this. Oh, wom, 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 wom. Sorry. I don't know what the hell that's about. Oh, man. These things are massive. Could you imagine just having to feed these things all day? Look at that. I got some ash and some coal, and mostly ash, it looks like. That is fantastic. God, they really went all out in this thing. What is that, part of like the ash ejector system? What the hell is that? Not the little bell, that's but the whatever that was, that dipstick looking thing going into the ground. Okay, you got the little things where you can slam shut the dampers, right? You can close it or open the dampers with those chains. Slide in between here. Man, it's crazy because I know that this room is freaking massive. These boiler rooms were huge, but with all the boilers in them, they're kind of cramped. But like you can look, I mean, these things, the uptakes for the funnels, I mean, they go all the way up. Or at the bottom of the ship, they go all the way to the top of the ship. Obviously, but look at this. We can get on top of it. Oh, definitely want to check that out up there. Oh, what do we got going on back there? Oh man, those giant rivets. Those rivets are freaking huge. Yeah, I definitely want to get up there along the uptakes. Oh my god, you can get on top of the actual boilers? Oh, this is so cool. I'm glad they gave you access to this. Oh, I didn't think they would. Whoa. Hello. Although I doubt there'd be much of an echo with all the damn noise going on in here. Cavernous. Whoa, watch your head. Alright. Now, let's see if we can't, obviously get a nice little view of this side too, but now let's see if we can't get over there and get on top of the uptakes. Because is this the side? Could you imagine having to just monkey your way around this damn place? Good God. It's so small and cramped. I'm feeling claustrophobic just playing a video game of it. Could you imagine in real life? Oh, I really hope people were smaller back then. You can go all the way up here. Yeah, look at that. Where we were just at, that's how high the ceiling went, and now it's just going up even further. All the way up. It should go all the way up to the top. I don't know if we can climb up there, but we should be able to see up there, I hope. Can I angle? Look at that. Okay, so up there, those are the grates. This is boiler room number 6, so... Oh god, I'm trying to think of what funnels these would be next to. But if you've ever built like one of those mini-craft models or Academy models of the Titanic, especially with the photo etch parts, then you've installed that grill up there. Oh, that's cool. Hello! It's the dumbest things that entertain me. Yeah, just all the way back down. It just really gives you a good idea of the scale of these things, you know? I mean, you hear it all the time of like, oh, you know, the newer cruise ships, they're, 5 times bigger than Titanic. They're huge. It's like, yeah, they are huge, but like that doesn't mean that the Titanic and the Olympic class weren't still massive. In human scale, they were huge. And the fact that they were just built the way they were is just insane to me. Whoop. Tell me these wouldn't be terrifying to have to climb. I mean, that is literally what nightmares are made out of if you have a fear of heights like I do. Like, I've had dreams about being on stairs like this before. It's like, Let's see how high up can we go. It seems almost as a general rule that any flat or, purely vertical ladders you can't climb, and that's also got like something locked at the top. I don't think we're gonna be able to, but we can see one of the funnels and its whistle. Neat. Now off in this little room here is the actual funnel. Look at that. You got the base of one of these funnels here, all the way down there to the uptake. Yeah, that is massive. There is, you can see all the way down. There are photos of either the Olympic or the Titanic being fitted out, or maybe even Britannic, where it shows that part of the funnel being installed, which it used to baffle me before, because I remember seeing it as a kid and thinking, well, that doesn't look like any part of the funnel that you see sticking out. Well, that's because it's not. And I would include a photo of that photo that I'm talking about, but I am almost completely sure that that is something that is that somebody owns that photo. Like I would have to ask permission to use it in a video. Whoa! Deja vu! This looks a little familiar, doesn't it? Well, if you saw the first episode, this is where we started off, and I introduced the series and the game. And I completely failed while showing you the rest of Second Class to go up here and show you one of the very few public rooms for Second Class, which was the smoke room. So in order to right that wrong, we're coming up the stairs to check her out now. Ooh, look, it's one of the few times the game actually makes a sound. It's a ticking clock. That is the only sound this game makes, by the way. There's nothing wrong with your audio. You couldn't hear anything in the engine room, in the boiler room. Well, that's because there's no audio. Had a little seat here in Second Class. Smoke room, a nice little green and white, black tile there. Quite rather like that, actually. What's that little call button? Little service call button? That is so cool. You know, this is quite nice. I mean, for Second Class, this looks really good. Oh, look at that. All the little details. Got the little match and ashtray holder there. Or match holder / ashtray. I think what I was looking for. Oh, yeah. That's definitely a mood. That is definitely a mood in there. I don't believe I showed you guys this stuff either. This is just the top of the Second Class staircase there with that rascally old mast making another appearance. That half mast, man, it rears its head up all over the place throughout Second Class and Third Class down through the ship. And also, I didn't show you guys the well deck, even though I pretty much said in the opening that I would of the last video. So we're going to go down and check that out here in just a second. I double promise this time. Look at that. That's what I should name this damn episode. Look at that, because I've said it probably 1,000 times so far. Sorry about that, guys. I'll probably continue to say it. Down to the aft well deck we go. All right, I love the detail on the cranes back here. These 2-ton cranes are super cool. Got them all detailed out, and labeled and stuff. That's super awesome. Yep, that's a crane. And obviously these were used to, bring cargo up and into those cargo hatches right over there. There was a set of 4 of them back here. Can you get in there? No? That's okay. But yeah, you had 2 on the poop deck, and then you got 2 on the well deck down here. And I believe all 4 of them back here, as well as the ones on the forward part of the ship, I think they're all 2-ton cranes. That was their lifting capability. You've got the Third Class grand staircase, or just staircase rather. It is huge though. I'll show you in here in a second. So this was split in 2. One is the smoking room, and I can't remember if this is like a family room or what this is, but these are both Third Class spaces over here. Nice little, nice, clean, good-looking space. And again, for Third Class, it looks pretty darn good, man. I dare you to look up some of the contemporary Third Class spaces, man. Or do you one better? Look up a lot of the German ships. They had a 4th class, which they just straight up called steerage. Look up some of those. Those are really cool. They had a really neat way of treating people back then. But here's, excuse me, but this is the smoking room for Third Class. Got a little pipe and some tobacco out here. Brand is what we got here? An actual brand or something? 3 Lads Tobacco. 3 Lads Tobacco. That's probably offensive to somebody. And a little bit of alcohol. I'm definitely not doing an accent with that. Um. Okay. Well, we looked at that. Oh, and look, more advertising to bombard third class with. But yeah, once again, I mean, not shabby, man. Not too shabby at all. Especially for third class, it's pretty nice. You know, it looked like your average pub at the time. Actually, it looked a hell of a lot nicer than your average pub at the time, I'd imagine. But oh, look at that! Well, somebody left a burning it looked like a sausage more than it did a cigar. Oh, the smoke effect is cool though. Like that. What does this say? Let's get a little notations. New Jersey, Pennsylvania. What's going on here? Some kind of Titanic adventure out of time shit? What is that? Take a look at these massive third class steps. I don't know, it just seems a lot bigger than any of the other stairways for third class. Unfinished bit of the ship up there. Okay. Yeah, I mean, look at that. What? I know that there's a lot of third class passengers, you know, but still, like, what the hell? And then I believe under here it just sort of tapers off. Here's some more third class accommodations here. Yeah, I don't think third class or second class they have any sample cabins yet. Although I feel like in one of the loading screens it shows one, but I looked at the map a bunch of times. I don't think there is. They got that part going down. That's closed off. Oh, more beautiful views of the hatch. But, yeah, I mean... Did I fall back? Oh, for the love of... I literally was, like, inside of it. That's awesome. What? See, I thought that they showed this exact thing in the loading screen. So this is, oh my god, look how small it is. I think jail cells are larger than this. But I mean, it's still a heck of a lot better than what you would have gotten on a lot of the other ships at the time. You know, they had those large dormitory style, where it's just basically a big old room with, you know, 200 cots. So I definitely prefer just having to, you know, bunk up with one stranger than hundreds. All right. I think that pretty much does it for the third class interior spaces. Now I think we should head on to the back. And I'll head up to the top rather. Let's go check out the poop deck because I completely forgot to do that when we were looking at the well deck earlier. So let's go check that out. Making a little dramatic entrance here on to the most unfortunately named part of the ship. Got a couple more 2-ton cranes up here. Are these? Oh, I know what those are. The grills, of course. So they come back here and have a barbecue. No, that's not what they are. They're I think those might be skylights, actually. Gosh, I'd have to look that up. I don't know what else those would be underneath those little canvas tarps at the forward end of the poop deck there. Just checking out the view here, having a seat on the old bench. Famous benches on the back here, if you've ever had to make them out of photo etch. Brass. Kind of a pain in the ass, really, but they're real cool to look at when you finish. Should we? No, let's go up here first. Let's go up to the docking bridge. Again, very good use of space. You got a little storage or something underneath there, or maybe even stairs. I don't know. Yeah. Got the well, it's an aptly named space. It's a docking bridge. That's exactly what it is. What the hell is that thing? Is that a telephone in a box? That's a cool view. Oh man, a little Branda Cafe up there. Got a little speaking tube. I'm not entirely sure who would be on the other end of those speaking tubes. I'd have to look into that. But I think that these wood beams down here, if I'm not mistaken, these are the the flagpoles that are on the aft end of the ship, but they're more than flagpoles. I believe they are also the cranes for that anchor that's in the back. Get a nice little, another good little view. But yeah, this right here can tilt, and I believe that the anchor can be attached to it somehow, or maybe you can lower it and remove it and attach whatever the little anchor is, because I don't know if those things are made entirely out of wood, or because I mean I'd imagine that anchor weighs quite a bit. Well, alright guys, that's gonna do it for today, but don't you worry, we're not done with Project 401. No, we have a heck of a lot more to do, including all of First Class. Yeah, trust me, that's a lot. That is actually the majority of what they've done in this game so far. Although the engine room and the boiler rooms, it's a lot, but I think First Class is really where this puppy's gonna shine, and that's what I'm gonna be showing you guys next, starting off with the Cafe Parisien. So until then, everybody, thanks for watching my dumb little videos, and bye everybody, bye, have a good day, go watch another one of my videos, bye everybody, bye, like and subscribe, or don't, whatever, bye everybody.